In today's tutorial, we are going to know about nth child selector, and with the aid of this nth child selector, we are going to make this, that means the alternative background colors to a specific navigation menu. Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. In this tutorial, we are going to know about nth child selector. So what is an nth child selector? The nth child selector practically matches every element, that is the nth child of that particular element, regardless of the type of its parenting. Now the question is what we can do with this nth child selector. To understand this, let's get back to our index.html of our project that we were previously building on, and let's concentrate onto this navigation menu page. Now today we will be observing on how to select a particular element, any child element inside this menu bar, in order to change its properties from its previous position. And the first thing that we are going to do here is change these background properties of menu bar item. Now here comes the backgrounds we are commenting out. Now if we get back to our project and reload, now we can see that we have terminated the background properties of this menu bar div class. As we have removed the background of this menu bar div class, now we are about to change this the background property of this about us, or for say flowers, or say specials, or contact, or home, anything like this. So in order to doing so, this is the first child element of the div menu bar. So all we need to do, we need to get back to our list position, and here, so I have specified the particular child element that is present inside menu bar. That means it will be the first child element which will be modified with its properties, changing this background color to, for say, red. Now get back to your project and reload. Now you can see that the first child element of this div menu bar is now changed. The background of it is now changed, and it is showing a red colored background. Similarly, if we want to change this flowers background, then all we need to do, this is the third child element which is present inside this div class menu bar, and so all we need to do, we need to modify it over here, the exact number, and then we need to press Ctrl S and press reload, and we can see now that the third element is now been chosen. It is now a red colored background. Now what if we want to change the background colors of this alternate child elements? These are the child elements present here. In doing so, all we need to do, we need to get back to our code, and here we need to mention the term odd. Now get back to your project and reload. Now you can see that this alternate odd positions or odd number of child elements, those are now changed, their backgrounds are now changed, and they are now executing a red colored background. In the same manner, if you want to change the background color of this even numbered position element, child elements, then all you need to do, you need to mention here this term even. In the same manner, if you just reload, and you will see that the second and the fourth position out of these 5 child elements, those are now executing a change in its background properties, and they are now turned into red. That means the background is not turned into red as you have selected this term even over here. Now so far we have built up to this part. Now the next thing is, the purpose was to have different background colors for these different list items, and that is what we are going to do now. So let's move on to our text editor, and we are replacing this odd or even term with this one, n plus 1. Now what is this? N is the counter which starts from 0 and can be any number, and this is the offset position. So we will be discussing this in the next class, but first of all you need to know, you need to witness what is the exact thing it is doing over here in this case, in this purpose. So all we are doing here, we are just copying this part and pasting it for 5 times. and we are now changing this offset position each time. Now all we are doing, we are just changing this color over here. Now if we reload, we can see that the menu tab, that the menu bar which was holding different list items over here, they are now executing a different background properties for each individual list item. So this is how we can change it. But how it is possible? How is it possible? Actually, this is a formula with the aid of which we are manipulating different colors for different list items, and the ins and outs on this formula will be discussed in the next tutorial. So if you like this video, please do not hesitate to hit that red subscribe button, and in the next tutorial we are going to learn about this formula that we have used here, and we will be discussing on it a lot. So this is the NS Child Selector tutorial up to this part. In the next class we will be meeting you. Till then, bye.